And we're coming to you this day from the third floor of the Rhode Island State House in a segment we call Capitol Spotlight. We take 5 minutes and talk to a member of the General Assembly and discuss some of the things they've been working on and how it might impact you, the Rhode Island citizen. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to welcome back a gentleman we've had the good fortune of interviewing before, the Honorable State Representative Joe Shekarchi. Representative, it's great to see you.
Great to be back. Thank you for having me. Always like to come back. Always like to talk on your show.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what. I know you're concerned about jobs and boosting the economy here in Rhode Island. You have some legislation that will reward people that will hire new workers. Tell us about that.
You said it right. I'm concerned about jobs. My number one priority. It is the single biggest problem we have in Rhode Island. We don't have enough good, high-paying, quality jobs. I introduced a piece of legislation. It is my number one priority for this General Assembly session, and it's a job credit bill. What it allows is it's a tax credit. It gives employers a discount on their corporate taxes they pay the state for every job that they create and hire, every new job. It's a program that already exists in Rhode Island right now. It already exists for big corporations. CVS is using it, I believe Electric Boat and other companies are using it. I want to take an already existing program that's working and working well and expand it into small and medium-sized businesses.
Why wouldn't anyone support that legislation? That's just a sound idea. If we build jobs, that really helps solve a lot of problems in our state.
I couldn't agree with you more. The bill had a hearing in Finance that no one spoke against the bill. It was very well received by the Finance Committee. I'm reasonably confident that the bill or some form of the bill will pass this General Assembly session. I hope so. It works. It creates jobs. It's got a proven record. I am in direct conflict respectfully with the governor who wants to take the existing program and limit it or cap it or reduce it. I want to expand it. It's one of the few things that Rhode Island state government does well, and I think we should open the program up to more people and more businesses, create more jobs. Small business is the backbone of Rhode Island.
No,
if we help small business, we're helping everybody.
No question about that. As you talk to your constituents, what kind of feedback are you getting from them? Do you get the sense that the economy is improving?
It's not improving. People feel like we're at the bottom. It's certainly not getting better for a lot of Rhode Islanders, but I think there's a general sense it's not getting worse. So we've come to that step, which is a good point to be. We need, the public wants the General Assembly to understand the overriding issue isn't some of the issues we've been dating about or talking about. The overriding issue is the economy and jobs. We need, as a General Assembly, to create jobs for the state of Rhode Island. If we do that, all the rest of the stuff will take care of itself.
And don't you think, too, we need to send the message that we're ready to do business in Rhode Island, that we want to be easier to do business with? We want to make it easier for small business?
Yes, the Speaker has introduced a package of economic reform. I couldn't agree more. I am sick. My constituents are sick. The public is sick of always seeing Rhode Island last on the list. Of every national survey that comes out, in Fortune, and Forbes, and MSNBC, Rhode Island's last or next to last. We can change that. We can change that, and Rhode Island can be a prosperous state. We have that ability.
Well, again, I think your legislation that rewards businesses for hiring people is certainly a step in the right direction. Representative, I thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thank you for having me. Come back anytime. I'd love to talk to you.
Well, I always enjoy having you, and of course we couldn't do it without you. My name is Dave Barber. We call this segment simply Capitol Spotlight.